El Salvador.
I'm Eleonora Carrillo, and I come from the Gentlemen of the Americas, El Salvador.
Only 2 spots remain. One of them belongs to Miss El Salvador, Eleonora Carrillo Alamanni.
Eleonora's brother flew in yesterday from Italy to surprise her, and he's in the audience right now cheering his sis on.
And one final spot, one last chance to become Miss Universe 1995, and that chance belongs to Miss USA, Chelsea Smith.
Wow, now the last time an American won Miss Universe was back in 1980, but a lot of people think Chelsea has a very good chance tonight.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the 10 semifinalists for the title of Miss Universe 1995. Stay with us. The semifinals begin with the Jansen swimsuit competition when we return. We are back now with our live show from exotic Namibia, where it is actually a little bit after 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And we're ready to begin this evening, or I guess this morning's competition. The hundreds of millions of people who are watching all over the world are already busy trying to pick their winner. So why not meet the 10 people who really are going to choose the new Miss Universe? That's our panel of judges. And as they're introduced, audience, please, would you hold your applause until all 10 of our judges are introduced. Daisy, help us out here, would you?
You got it. Our first judge was in the film Clear and Present Danger, and her solo album, The Love Show, will be released on Geffen Records this September. She's Ann Magnuson. This internationally known actor in theater, film, and TV began his career in his native South Africa. It's Tony Award winner Zakes Mokai. She's one of Latin America's most popular young actresses and a recording star with gold and platinum albums. It's Mexico's own Lucero. He portrays Rock Hudson in the upcoming miniseries Liz, the Elizabeth Taylor Story, and starred on the international hit The Bold and the Beautiful. It's Dan McVicker. Her new single, Peace in the World, is a smash in the USA. She's the entertainer and political activist known as the Russian Madonna, Natasha Alexandrovna. An entertainment writer and associate editor of showbiz trade journals Variety and Daily Variety. He's journalist Phil Gallo. She currently stars in the CBS TV series Under One Roof and appears in the new feature film Crimson Tide with Denzel Washington. She's Vanessa Bell Calloway. A veteran of theater and more than 70 film and TV roles. He co-stars in the upcoming Whoopi Goldberg film T-Rex, actor Peter Kwong. After winning the crown, she took a degree in political science and is the first Miss Universe ever to be mayor. Miss Universe 1981, the mayor of Chacao, Venezuela, Irene Saez. He has a European recording contract and released his first single in January. Welcome Namibia's best-known vocalist, Freddie Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, our panel of very accomplished judges. So here's what's going to happen. The judges will be entering scores ranging from, 1.0 to 9.99 into their computer terminals. You folks at home will then be seeing those scores on your screen. The computer then throws out the highest score and the lowest score and averages out the rest. By the way, there's going to be a test on this later, so I hope you're writing this down, okay? At the end of the semifinals, each contestant scores for the swimsuit, interview, and evening gown competition are added together. And the top 6 composite scores determine the 6 finalists. So what you're about to see is the first event to begin narrowing the field to only 6 delegates. Bob?
Thanks a lot. And what better way to begin the evening's events than with the Jansen swimsuit competition? You know, grace and fitness are important qualities for a Miss Universe candidate, and our judges are going to be keeping that in mind. The delegates will be wearing shoes from Payless shoe stores, and as they compete, each of them will tell you a bit more about herself. Let's begin with Miss El Salvador.
Much has changed for women in El Salvador as a result of the war, and many women have careers outside the home. I myself leave in August to begin studying medicine.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 of the most beautiful and fit young women in the world. Now Miss El Salvador. Eleonora Carrillo Alamanni is 19 years old. She is from San Salvador. She was valedictorian of her high school class and is going to begin studying in Italy this fall. Now, I found out something interesting, that your mother works for a women's rights organization. Is that right?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, that's right. Yes, I understand.
How does she feel about you doing pageants?
Well, she had a transformation. Before, she had a different idea of beauty contest, but when she saw me through the Miss El Salvador pageant, and she saw that it was not only beauty, but it was something inside. You can do something, a lot of things for the people, especially when you come from a country that there are people that need of you.
Right. Now, I know that you have a special talent. You read palms, don't you? Can you read my palm?
Of course, sure.
Do it. Let's see. All right, here we go.
Well, you have...
I'm going to die, right?
No. You have a very, very long life.
Really?
This is the line of your life, and you have it very, very long.
Yeah?
You seem to be some kind of smart, too.
Some kind of smart. We're not sure which, believe me. Yeah.
And you seem to have, in all your life, two very great laws.
That's right. That's right. My wife and my son. Thank you very much, Miss El Salvador. Stand right over there. That is Eleonora Carrillo Alamanni. All right. Thank you to all 10 of our delegates. That completes the interview competition.
And, of course, we'll have the interview scores for you when we come back. And also a very sexy romantic musical number with a very sexy romantic John Secada. So don't miss it. Okay, and we're back, and we now have all of the interview scores for you. So let's see how the judges rated them. Wow, we've got El Salvador all the way up on top. And you know what? I knew that palm reading thing would get them. They loved it. Miss USA dropped down to 3rd place. However, if you notice, these two are pretty close together, so she's still one to look out for. All right, folks, check this out. Let's forget about the scores for a little while. This is that moment where we get to listen to some very sexy music to help us forget about everything. Right, Bob?
Right, Daisy, and our delegates and the reigning Miss Universe know just where to find it. Here they are with international singing star John Secada.
John Secada, you just gotta love him, you know what I mean? Okay, right now it's time to look in on our two travelers as they continue their magical journey across Namibia.
Now it's almost time for the last event of our semifinals. Please welcome back all of our delegates as they set the beautiful mood for our evening gown competition. The young woman who wears the crown must possess a certain elegance and style, and the judges are going to be seeking those qualities now as our delegates appear in gowns of their own choice in the 1995 Miss Universe Evening Gown Competition. We begin with Miss El Salvador. our evening gown competition and our semifinals. Thank you, delegates, and thank you so much, Little Sisters, for terrific.
Live from Namibia in southwestern Africa. Right now, let's take a look at the scores for the evening gown competition. And here they are. We've got Canada heading off. And if you notice, they've been moving around a lot. And this is the first time in the top 3 for Venezuela and India. Canada was, I think, number 2 once before, if I'm not wrong or if I remember correctly. Anyway, the thing to remember is that these scores are now being added to the scores for the swimsuit and the interview competition. And that, of course, will determine the 6 finalists. We'll find out who they are in just a few moments. But right now, let's see what happened to our young traveler since we last saw him. From Vibrance, the official hair care products of the 1995 Miss Universe pageant, she receives $10,000 plus a year's supply of Vibrance to give our new Miss Universe's hair the strength to shine. Vibrance, available in shampoo, conditioner, and styling products. A shoe lover's treasure trove, a dream collection of dressy, casual, and active footwear for all the important events and fun activities in her life, plus $7,500, all from Payless Shoe Source, the official footwear for the pageant. Doesn't it feel good to pay less? Miss Universe receives exquisite tourmaline and diamond jewelry using 2 carats of diamonds and over carats of tourmalines to portray the dunes, ocean, and wildlife of Namibia. Created and awarded by Herla and Herma Jewelers, Windhoek, Namibia. Jonelle awards her $7,000 and a year's supply of nail care products. Her nails will be forever lovely with Jonelle's famous sculptured French tip kit. The ultimate in beautiful nails made easy for women on the go. It's Jonelle. Miss Universe receives $5,000 plus a year's supply of Jolie de Vogue cosmetics, created especially to enhance individual ethnicity on a global scale. The eyes, lips, and skin come alive with radiant beauty. For women of all ages, it's Jolie de Vogue. Janssen, official swimwear of the Miss Universe pageant, proudly awards our winner with $10,000 plus an exciting wardrobe of Janssen swimwear and sportswear, all from Janssen, whose clean water campaign is dedicated to keeping America's beaches beautiful. From Hawaiian Tropic Sun Care Products, Miss Universe receives a 1-week trip to Hawaii for 2. Hawaiian Tropic World-Class Sun Protection, available in over 85 countries around the world. Aloha from Hawaiian Tropic. $5,000 and a fabulous array of Exclamation fragrance products. Exclamation lets you make a statement without saying a word. Exclamation, official fragrance of the Miss Universe pageant. Miss Universe receives 2 first-class tickets on South African Airways to any of their worldwide destinations, including New York, London, Hong Kong, Rio, Sydney, and Cape Town, awarded by South African Airways, the international airline for the 1995 Miss Universe pageant. She receives a gorgeous 18-karat gold ladies' watch studded with 200 diamonds, awarded by Bertolucci Watch Company, the leader in Italian-designed Swiss classics. The Miss Universe Diamond Signature Brooch, a creation of Hammerman, New York, world-renowned jeweler, dazzling with over 3 carats of brilliant diamonds. The brooch was designed by Hammerman as a symbol of Miss Universe's global travels in the year ahead. A $12,000 shopping spree at world-famous Flemington Furs, where she'll choose her favorite fine-quality furs, leathers, shearlings, and cashmeres. All the very latest fashions awarded by Flemington Furs, Flemington, New Jersey. And you know, I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of our young friend there. Now, Sushmita, thank you very much, of course, for showing us all those beautiful prizes that Miss Universe will take home tonight. And also I want to ask you, because we're about to find out who the 6 finalists are, what did this moment mean to you as you stood on stage in Manila last year?
Well, Daisy, it's a moment where you're nervous and you're excited and you really don't know what you're really truly feeling inside. But it's come down from 80 to 10, and you just hope that you're one of the 6.
Well, they're ready on stage, so I guess we're about to find out. Let's go back to Bob.
Okay, thanks, ladies. Yeah, it's true. It's time to move from the semifinals to the finals. Only 6 of our delegates are going to continue in this evening's competition. These are the 6 whom the judges have chosen, and I'm again going to read these names in random order. The first finalist for the title of Miss Universe 1995 is Miss Trinidad Tobago, Arlene Peterkin. Miss USA, Chelsea Smith. Miss Venezuela, Denise Floriano. That's 3. We have 3 spots left. One of them belongs to Miss India, Manpreet Brar. Miss Canada, Lana Buckberger. And the last spot belongs to Miss Puerto Rico, Desiree Lowry. There they are, the 6 finalists for the title of Miss Universe 1995.
All right, the tension definitely goes up a notch here, girlfriend, with the judges' questions. I just want to know what in the world was on your mind when you were doing this last year.
Daisy, you don't want to know. This is like very, very full of tension because you don't know what the judges are going to ask you. At the same time, your mind is computing for an answer.
Right.
And it's a place you don't want to be.
No, I would pack up and go if I were there. Anyway, when we come back, the judges will question the contestants and narrow the field to just 3, so stay tuned.
Live from Namibia, the Miss Universe pageant continues. Here's Bob Gold.
Okay, our competition continues now, live from Namibia with the judges' questions. Now, each delegate a judge's name from this bowl, and they will have 20 seconds to respond to that judge's question. Following that, the judges will consider the answer, but they will also see a video reminder of that contestant competing earlier this evening. Her answer, as well as the judge's overall impression, is going to determine the judge's score. Ladies, remember, all of your previous scores up until this point are now erased. You're all competing on an even footing from here on out, and we wish you luck. Remember, only 3 of you can continue to the final round of competition. We begin with Miss Trinidad Tobago, Arlene Peterkin. Go ahead, Arlene, select a name. You've gone with judge number 4. That is Dan McVicker. Dan, your question, please.
Hi. If you were to have a son or daughter someday, or both, what's the most important lesson that you would want to teach him or her?
I'm pretty certain I'll be having both because the family is so important to me. The most important lesson that I would teach them is to be true to themselves, because today I think the world is going so wrong because people are lying so much, not only to themselves but to everyone else. And as Shakespeare says, this above all, to thine own self be true, and it shall follow as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man.
Lots of Miss Trinidad Tobago. Stay right where you are with the judges locking their scores. Thanks, Arlene. Next up is Miss USA, Chelsea Smith. Go ahead, reach in there, Chelsea, and come up with a judge. It's judge number 6. That is Phil Gallo. Phil, your question.
Do you think the world would be a better place if we just had one world government and no separate countries?
No, I don't believe so at all. I think a lot of the separate countries have their own cultures, their own backgrounds, and even though all the governments may not be perfect, I think that the unity of each of the nations is very important. I've met a lot of wonderful ladies from different countries, and I couldn't see them all living in one country. I think each of them are very unique and special in their own way.
All right, Chelsea, stay right where you are. That's Miss USA. Thank you, Chelsea. Now we have Miss Venezuela, Denise Floriano. Go ahead, select a name out of the bowl. And you have gone with judge number 9. That is Irene Saez.
If you knew there will be no tomorrow, how would you spend your last day?
Si te dicen que no habrá el mundo mañana, ¿cómo pasarías tu último día?
Lo disfrutaría con todos los seres queridos, con mi madre, con mi hermano, con toda mi familia.
I would spend it with my beloved ones, with my family, with my brother, with my mother, with those that I love.
All right, Miss Venezuela, stay right here. Let the judges lock in their scores for you. Thank you, Denise. Now, Miss India, Manpreet Brar. And reach into the bowl. Come on. There you go. You come up with judge number 2. That is Zakes Mokai.
If you found yourself in a situation where you are being discriminated against because of race, what would you do?
There is a saying that goes, if your back is bent, only then will somebody climb on it. So stand up straight, and nobody will ever climb on your back. That's all.
Thank you, Miss India. Don't go away. Judges want to score. Don't go away. Just hang right there. Okay, now you can go. Thank you very much, Miss India. And now, Miss Canada, Lana Buckberger. A few names left in the bowl, Lana. And you have gone with judge number 1. That is Ann Magnuson.
If you had the chance to start your life over again, would you choose to be a man or a woman, and why?
Well, since I am a female now, I would definitely choose to be a female again, because there is not one thing in my life that I regret doing, and I do have a motto that does say you should never stop experiencing life. From experience, you learn to grow. From growing, you learn to give. And by giving, you let others experience life. Thank you very much.
Hey, Miss Canada, the judges want to vote on you, so don't go away. Okay, now you can step on back with the rest of them. And finally, we have Miss Puerto Rico, Desiree Lowry. Go ahead, select a judge. And you have chosen number 3. That is Lucero.
What do you think is the most important invention of the 20th century, and why?
I would say mass communication, because if it wasn't for mass communication, 600 million people in the world wouldn't be able to and experience this Miss Universe pageant. And I think that it has united a lot of our countries to be able to learn about them through television, through radio, and I definitely think mass communication is the best invention of the 20th century.
Okay, Miss Puerto Rico. $600 million are watching? Wow, thanks. Okay, I'm back there. That's it. Thank you, delegates. Great job, and thank you, judges, as well.
Okay, now remember, only 3 of them will go on to the final competition, and we're going to find out who the final 3 are as soon as we come back.
Welcome back. We come now to a very, very important point in the evening. We began tonight, as you know, with 82 delegates. Now the judges have narrowed the field to the final 3 contestants for the title of Miss Universe. Ladies, you have represented your countries beautifully tonight. Let me just say that. You've done a terrific job. You should be very proud of yourselves. But unfortunately, we can only go with 3 from here on out, and I am going to read these 3 names in random order. Good luck to all of you. The first of the final 3 is Miss India Manpreet Brar. Miss USA Chelsea Smith. And the last woman with a chance to become Miss Universe, Miss Canada Lana Buckberger. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. One of these 3 beautiful young women will be the new Miss Universe.
Wow. All right, this is it. The very last round of competition. Coming up, the final question. I mean, imagine yourself up there. Hundreds of millions of people around the world are watching you live, and you have to answer one more question for all the marbles. It's a test of intelligence, poise, and I don't know, just plain nerve. So let's see how they do.
All right, we have three sensational young women up here, but unfortunately we only have one crown, so we are going to ask one final question. Ladies, I'm going to ask each of you the same question. You'll have 20 seconds in which to answer, and to make sure that Miss Canada and Miss USA don't have an unfair advantage here while I ask Miss India, you two get to go back here into our charmingly Bavarian soundproof booth. So go on back there if you would. And Miss India, step down here with me. I know that we're in southern Africa here, but Namibia was once a German colony, so we have a little colonial architecture, and I think it's kind of fitting. You ready now for the final question? Here it is. If you had the power to do anything you wished to improve the status of women in your country, what would you do?
I would give the women in my country the ability and the right to choose. The right to choose their lives, the right to choose what they want to do in their lives. And only then will there be individuals, and not just mothers, daughters, or wives, but individuals, thinking, living individuals.
Thank you, Miss India. Step right over here, please. Miss USA. Chelsea Smith. Same question that Miss India had is, if you had the power to do anything you wished to improve the status of women in your country, what would you do?
Well, actually, I think they have come a long way so far. I do wish that people would look at women as just as they look at all men, just equally in power. I know a lot of women that can do anything that they choose, and I am one of those women, and there are 80 of these women that are here today. So I think that women are doing very well, but I'd like to see people treat them as they should.
Okay, Miss USA, step right over here. Join Miss India, please. And finally, Miss Canada. Lana Buckberger in the soundproof booth, and now you get the same question as the other two women. The question is, if you had the power to do anything you wish to improve the status of women in your country, what would you do?
The status of women in our country, in Canada, my country, right now is already increasing. Right now, more women are graduating from universities. They're making more decisions ranging from corporate to daily simple operational decisions. I think that I would encourage them to keep on learning. Go and finish your degree and even get your master's. The more education you get, the better off you are. Thank you very much.
Okay, Miss Canada, step right over here if you would. Join the other ladies. That's it. Well done, all three of you. Now, the final moment, ladies and gentlemen, the final moment of the competition. This is the vote. As each delegate steps forward, the judges are going to vote for her to be either the second runner-up, the first runner-up, or the new Miss Universe. And I want to remind our judges and our audience as well that this vote takes into consideration the answers to the final question as well as the judges' overall impression of the delegate during the competition tonight. So they are choosing the young woman they believe will be the best Miss Universe. We begin with Miss India. Miss USA. Finally, Miss Canada. And that completes our competition for the title of Miss Universe 1995.
Well, the judge's decision has been made. Do you think you know who the winner is? I think I know who the winner is. But you know what? It doesn't even matter anymore because we're all going to find out when we return and crown the new Miss Universe.
Air travel from the Americas, Europe, Asia, Australia and Africa provided by South African Airways, Africa's warmest welcome, and the official international airline for the 1995 Miss Universe pageant.
The final act of our drama, all ready to unfold here in Namibia, and this is the moment when we must say farewell to the young woman from India who has worn the crown for the past year. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time as Miss Universe, Sushmita Sen.
What I give away tonight is only my crown, but I'll carry with me for the rest of my life the beautiful memories and the heart full of love that I experienced. I must thank for this moment of glory my motherland, India, and her proud people, my parents and brother, my friends and my school. For these are the people who made me who I am today and helped me realize my dreams. Tonight as I leave, I shall not say goodbye, because every ending has a new beginning. And this, for me, is the beginning of another dream. So watch out, here I come. God bless and peace. Jai Hind.
Sushmita, thank you so much. We wish you well in the future.
Sharing your experiences with us this evening. That was great. And you know what, Bob? I got to tell you, I've had a wonderful time here tonight.
Me too.
Not to mention the incredible time we've had here in Namibia. You guys are unbelievable.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yes.
It's been great. You're a wonderful country with wonderful people, and you've been really giving hosts, and we appreciate it. Okay, you ready to change somebody's life forever?
Well, you know, that's exactly what I'm in the mood for, Bob.
Okay, let's do it. We're ready to reveal a second and first runners-up and the new Miss Universe. The accounting firm of Ernst & Young has revealed the results for accuracy. Mark Ward is here. Excuse me, Daisy. He has the results. Thank you very much, Mark. Okay. Do we have anybody to help?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, we've got to assist us. Miss Universe 1992, please welcome Namibia's own Michelle McLean.
And now the second runner-up is Miss Canada. And then there were two. Now, as we're about to reveal the name of the first runner-up in the new Miss Universe, let me remind you of the importance of the first runner-up. You do it,
That's
Daisy.
right, because, you see, if Miss Universe can't complete her reign for any reason at all, that means that the first runner-up will then become the new Miss Universe.
Here we are, ladies. The first runner-up is Miss India, Chelsea Smith. You are the new Miss Universe. Chelsea, congratulations. Can you believe it? The cash awards, the gifts are yours. You take your place in a very special sisterhood. And we congratulate you and all the delegates for being such beautiful examples of women in the 90s. And now, the stage is yours, Miss Universe, Chelsea Smith. Miss Universe 1995. We invite you to join us next year for the 1996 Miss Universe pageant from Gauteng, Johannesburg, South Africa. And now, on behalf of Daisy Fuentes and the new Miss Universe, Chelsea Smith, this is Bob Goen saying thank you and good night from Namibia.
Portions of this program have been pre-recorded.